And as you can see here, on the way to Devil's Tears, we found the first of many waterfalls on the island. This one is called Baby Waterfall, for obvious reasons. We are back in Indonesia. This time we are traveling through the Nusa Islands. Today is going to be Nusa Ceningan, so that's where we are now. Word of advice, if you are coming to these islands and you are looking to stay on Nusa Lembongan, do yourself a favor and actually look at the address. We made a bit of a mistake. The plan was to stay on Lembongan. If you look in the address, you can actually see the very small Ceningan, so we messed up a little bit, but we are making the most of it. The trip to the island wasn't too bad. I have become a little fearful of ferries going from island to island, especially from traveling around the Philippines. It was about a half an hour. We took the fast boat, 500,000 rupiah for a round trip. Right now we are on our way to a couple of the sites here on Ceningan, but we found this bar here that doesn't look to be open, but it's got a great view of the water. I don't know, it's a bar that doesn't seem to I don't know if it's open right now, but yesterday it didn't really have anybody either. I don't think I can ever get over the views in Bali. And I've heard that Nusa has some of the best views like around the area. All right, let's talk about the trip to the islands just a little bit more. If you are familiar with the trip up to Chiang Mai in Thailand or the trip up to El Nido in the Philippines, you are already aware of how crazy the roads can really get. The roads here have not really been developed for tourists. They're still very much rocky and stones and dirt, so you're gonna have to deal with that. I'm excited to see what this place looks like, because I've heard from people who have traveled all around Southeast Asia that it is some of the bluest water that they've ever seen. And I don't want to get your hopes up. I don't want to get my hopes up, but I've got high expectations. Before we get too far here, I'm trying to walk down this very rocky path to the water, but I was definitely not steered in the wrong direction. This is by far some of the bluest water that I have ever seen. I don't know where the cliff jump is, but holy, this is beautiful. Okay, so we found the cliff jumping, and I am sorry to say that I think I am too much of a pansy to actually do it. Right behind me over here, the water looks a little bit too intense, and there is no ladder to get back out. Rumor has it that there used to be a restaurant right on the top of that cliff, and you could jump off, and then they had a ladder. But as of now, it is only the remains of a restaurant, and you need to scale the side of the cliff in order to get back up. I do not trust my climbing skills. I do not trust my swimming skills. I am sorry, but that's me. Now you know that I am scaredy pants. We decided to head somewhere to eat. From the photos that I've seen of the Sea Breeze restaurant, like, it looks beautiful. It's a pool overlooking this beautiful water, this beautiful landscape, seascape. And we got here, and this is the ocean. I thought maybe it's low tide. Maybe it's just that the water has gone down, but it's all of this. We'll get back to it tomorrow when we go to Lembongan, and we'll see what that island is all about. And we're back at it tomorrow. Well, today, it's today. But today is Lembongan. We have rented a scooter. It is a Scoopy. They are very popular over here. Where is it? It's like not like the nicest. You can't see behind you. You can't tell how fast you're going. We don't even know how much gas is in the tank. But we are headed to the Yellow Bridge. That is how you get from one island to the next. That is the first step, and then off to explore everything that Lembongan has to offer. Okay, just one more little pit stop. I don't know if you guys remember, I'm sure you do. It was probably like a minute and a half ago, but this yesterday used to be completely barren. The water was so low you could walk out all the way to probably the other side without getting wet. Now it is completely filled up. I don't know if it was low tide. It's really not that much earlier in the day than it was yesterday when we were here, but the water has finally filled up. So like the swings and the hammock finally make a little bit more sense here. It is gorgeous. Mother Nature's a nutcase, but sorry for the sidetrack. Back to the yellow bridge. All right, this is the infamous yellow bridge. This is the bridge that connects Nusa Ceningan to Nusa Lembongan. It is half walking bridge, half scooter bridge. There's not really any distinction. You kind of have to just move on to the side of the bridge when you see a scooter coming. So we can't seem to find this. Google Maps brought us to the end of a street, and then I think you have to continue walking to the beach, but we can't figure out how to get to the beach.
How do you get through the beach over here? Here, on the right side. We got the door next to the pool. Okay.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good one. Okay, that was very helpful. So we're walking through the beach club to the beach and hopefully to Devil's Tears. Let's do it. Quick update. We asked the people at the restaurant how to get there. They didn't really seem like they knew what they were talking about, but that is Devil's Tears. I hope that we can make it. It's very rocky here, as you can see. No, it's Tears. Okay, we're gonna place a bet on that. Coming across here, up the rocks, and hopefully we will make it before sundown. I've just seen so many blogs and so many posts about Devil's Tears, and nobody ever said anything about having to trek this way. Pretty sure I'm doing this wrong. Part of me thinks that we're gonna get there and realize that on the other side is a path, oh, like this path. We probably could have just come here. We took the scenic, the dangerous route.
We are adventurers.
Everything is better if you do it the dangerous way.
You have to work for it.
If you have to work for it. It is so sunny. Look how harsh these shadows are. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. I'm coming, I'm sorry. I was dancing. So the reason that this is called Devil's Tear, and yes, it is Devil's Tear, single tear, don't tell Christy that I was wrong, but the water comes and it hits these cliffs over here and just sprays huge clouds of mist, which look incredible. And if you look at it in the right light, there are rainbows that you can see through, which is beautiful. Just a warning though, if you come here and you're looking for shade, there is none. There are tons of tourists with umbrellas, so maybe that's more your style. Maybe you don't want an umbrella, maybe you just like don't come here, but it's worth it. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't actually have anything planned after that, so we kind of just found something on Google Maps to head to. It was called Sunset Point. It's about 5:30 right now. Sunsets at just before 6:30. So this seemed like the perfect place to go. So we're gonna go check it out. It isn't much of a beach so far as you can see, just kind of like cliffs over to the water. We're gonna set up shop and watch this thing go down.
It kind of reminds me of the Australian coastline. Down like near Melbourne, it's very much like kind of like inlets like that and like big rocky bridge type looking land masses. Whoa, there's the volcano.
What?
Looks like it's actually coming out of the clouds.
That is actually extremely cool. One of the beaches here, Junggut Batu, that you can see that from the beach. That is actually one of the places that I wanted to head to, but I found this and it was much closer. I knew the sun was setting pretty quickly. That is an extraordinary sight. Wow. Little by little you wear me down. I would show you the sunset behind me, but like, this is the golden lighting. This is perfect. I don't look any better than this. This is all you guys get. If you enjoyed this, hit the thumbs up. If you really enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button. If you really enjoyed this, make your mom a YouTube account, have her subscribe to me as well. That would be awesome. Until the next one, until the next episode of Citizens of Everywhere, guys. Peace.